Ugh. Ah. Stupid bag. Ah.
Hey, what's up YouTube? Bo Art Take over here back with another modded action figure review. Today we have the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse The Infected Superman figure. Now let's get into it. I said it before and I'll say it again.
Man, I love being a turtle.
The other thing I'll say again is the people at Mcfarlane Toys, man, they do an outstanding job with their sculpt work. Just looking at this guy just sitting like this on this shelf, you could just marvel at him, man. He looks awesome. I realize a lot of people are familiar with this figure, but I did some mods with him, you know, and I'm gonna get into all of that. But first, I want to talk about this detail a little bit.
Mcfarlane Toys, god damn it, you've done it again.
He stands 7 inches to the top of his head. Face sculpt alone is probably the best part about this figure. This figure looks awesome. I think there's some green in the hair. On camera, it looks a little gray, actually, but just gonna breeze through this. You know, the sculpt work for the chest look good. Man, that face though looks good. It reminds me of like a Joker or something. Floppy work going on for the belt just a little bit, you know, but it's not too bad. Boots look alright. The bottom of the feet. Cape is I don't know what material they're using, man. This cape is freaking awesome. But it's got some tears in it. You know, it's tattered, which looks good. This cape is like very, very soft. It's amazing. I like that. They did a good job with that. Quick look at the back. Looks good. Everything looks good, man. Some minor imperfections with the paint, but everything looks good. Let's get into the articulation. Alrighty, jumping into the articulation real quick. I'll show you where I made the mods at. I made a cut right there. You can see a little bit. That's just because of the angle I've got the head at. Never mind that. But I've also made a cut at is his hairline. I trimmed it so that it comes down a little lower. It sits a little lower. I also made some cuts around. I sanded around the shoulder area just a little bit. You can see I got a little lazy. I didn't really feel like cleaning the rest of it up, but here's a quick look at how it looks. You know, just a slight scratch. My Dremel is very cheap, so I'll have to upgrade on that. So made a cut at the thighs. Made a cut at the torso as well. So unfortunately, I don't have a comparison shot to show you side by side exactly how this figure looks before it was modded. You know, but going forward, I will definitely try to incorporate that into my videos as well.
Why make a video about a mod and not show a mod?
Shut up, X23. Head can go down about that much. A little improvement, you know. Head can go up about that much. That much. I'm very proud about that. Look at that, man. Like, if you're not familiar with how far up his head can go, you know, just check out some other videos for now. But yeah, so his head can move up that much. He's got the side-to-side motion, which was already pretty good. You know, they did do a pretty good job as far as the attitude for the head. So that looks pretty good. He's got a full range of motion for the head, you know, so that's pretty good. His arms, there is a ball going into a socket with a cap on it, and it's a hinge. So it can go up about that much, so that's all right. He can go forward just a little bit, you know, so me making that cut really didn't do much for it, you know, but if you kind of move it forward just a little bit, just shift around that hinge, you can kind of get it forward just ever so slightly. Like, you won't even be able to, it doesn't make much of a difference, but, you know, it's there. I didn't really want to go too far because I didn't want to mess up the scope that much. So he has a full rotation around the shoulder, so that looks good. It's got your bicep swivel, looks good. It's got double joints for the elbows, and the scope work allows him to go all the way in that much, so that is awesome. Torso area, he can go down about that much. Let me lift his arm up just to show you a clear little shot of it. So he can only go forward just a little bit more. You know, it's much more compared to how it was, you know, but it could be a little bit better. As far as going back, though, he can go back about that far. So that is an awesome improvement. Before he couldn't go back that much. And if you extend it all the way back as far as it's going to go, yeah, you're going to get that little, you know, drill mark, but you know, you can kind of just lower it a little bit. You can still get that pose going on, so you can get your fight going on real good. That is nice. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, and of course you get your full rotation, you know, as far as the upper torso area, and you get your full rotation at the bottom. Legs, he can almost do a full split, you know, coming out. So that's all right. You know, you're not really going to need too much more than that with Superman. Legs can still go up, but they start to curve out a little bit because of the way the underwear is designed. I keep thinking that maybe want to go over it, you know, and just kind of trim it. But, you know, I'm afraid I won't get those cuts, you know, directly on point, you know, so it might come out looking a little funky. Starts to curve out a little bit. This is the cut I did for the thighs. So it almost looks seamless, you know, it looks like a Marvel Legends type of cut. Of course, if you start to rotate it out just a little further, you get a little gappy. Looks a little funky, but that's a pretty good cut. Here's the cut for the other side. See, that looks pretty good. Got your double joints for the knees. You got a toe hinge, which is loose. That sucks. And you have a hinge joint for the ankles. You can get a rotation on it. You can bring it up about that much. Could be a little better, but that's okay. You can go back about that much. So that's good. That'll work. And you can twist the foot around the hinge and twist the hinge around as well to get you a little rocker going. For your accessories, he comes with 2 fist hands, which look pretty good. You can see the scope work for the nails going on. And you got your 2 splayed out / creepy hands. And these look alright. The scope work for the fingernails are a little softer on these ones. So that's interesting. And they're also 2 different ones. They're both styled 2 different ways. So that's cool. Swapping out the hands are a fairly pleasant experience. All you just pop out the hand just a little bit. Okay, it's a little tighter right now. Okay, well, yeah, there it goes. You pop on the fist or your alternate hand, and it pops right in. Quick look at the packaging. You got your basic Mcfarlane DC Multiverse style packaging. You can see it's a comic or some type of artwork on the backdrop. Keep all this in the package, man. I don't even want to try to get a good angle for you. But it looks like this guy right there, Superman, the Infected. Artworks look alright. There's Merciless. And I am not going to be reviewing this guy. But, yeah, that's what's going on with that. That's the bottom. Here's the side. Basic. Nothing going on right there. Superman, the Infected. Here's the back. A bigger shot of the character and the card. And you see the pieces that it comes with to collect to build the Merciless figure. Some more cards at the bottom. And here are the legs to build the Merciless figure. Looks alright. Looks cool. For your size comparisons, here we have him next to the DC Essentials Batgirl figure and the Mcfarlane Fortnite Inferno figure. Next, we have him next to the Storm Collectibles 2020 exclusive Golden Axe Skeleton figure and the Marvel Legends X-23. Next, we have him next to the Mayfax Cyclops figure and the SH Figure Art Street Fighter Sagat figure with the custom cloak on. And lastly, here we have him next to the Mayfax Superman figure and the Kotobukiya Zero model kit.
Get up, Superman. How could you ever hope to defeat me? Get up, Superman. Come here.
Final thoughts with this figure as far as getting him straight out of the package, man. I was happy with the guy. He's got some good scope work going on. The face looks amazing. The paint work looks good. Say that be careful around where the cape connects to the collar piece. Mine's starting to kind of bend out of place. It's starting to separate from where the collar is, so that kind of sucks a little bit. But as far as accessories go, you know, he's got the alternate hands, which, you know, that is awesome. I love that. As far as the card for the backdrop, you know, I don't really need that, you know, but somewhere somebody likes that, so that's awesome for them, you know. And then he comes with a basic stand, and that's that. Once I made the mods to this guy, man, this figure is awesome now, so I really like it. I was able to get this guy into some pretty good poses.
That's my little brother.
So that's my video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. And subscribe if you haven't to stay tuned for more content. Till then, peace.